to another level.
Professor David here. Got another video for you today. But before I make the video, I want to make a comment. Number one thing you guys need to know, this channel, our channel, is an educational channel. Our channel is so you can learn. Sometimes I'll do a whole lot of technique. Sometimes I won't do no technique. Because my best learning came from Professor V while I was sitting in his living room talking to him. That is the best knowledge that I ever got from the man. He broke down the way he thinks. You see, and when I learned the way the Grandmaster thinks and the way his mind works, I understood the system like nobody else. Because I asked 1,000 questions because I wanted to know what's in his mind. See, all those techniques that he showed them to thousands of people. But he only told me what's in his mind. And that's why I have the system. See, he gave me the system because he understood. I spent hours and days with him, hours and hours and hours, weekend after weekend after weekend. 3 hours training, 3 hours talking. 3 hours training, 3 hours talking. 4 hours talking. That is where the knowledge comes from. So you people out there, you need to understand when I'm doing videos, when I'm talking to you, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to give you information that no one else is giving you, because I can get up here and show you technique all day long and never break it down and never let you know how to really use it and how to think. That's why I put together the 10 Commandments of self-defense, so you know how to think, so you understand. It's a mindset. No matter what country you go into, no matter what part of the world you go into, motion still causes motion. High-low concepts still work. Striking from the closest point is striking from the closest point. I can move faster forward than you can move backward. It applies all over the world. It teaches you how to think. The 21 laws of street self-defense teaches you how to think. The AIDA, I need to know, you need to know. It teaches you how to think. You got to pay attention. What are they interested in? Now, you got to make a decision when you find out that they're ready to hurt you. And then you got to take action. You see, that's the AIDA. You know how many people I know that train and don't understand that? So understand the knowledge that we're giving up here. I'm giving up here on this channel. Nobody else is telling you how to think. Nobody else is giving up the information. I have 2,000 videos with technique in the university. Shot. 2,000 already shot. And I still got all these videos on YouTube that we're giving you. See, because my source of information, my depth of knowledge in this is endless. It's endless. So that's why we do what we do. For the people who don't understand that, I am making it very clear. You want flash? You want me to sit up here and shove blow a lot of smoke up your behind? That's not teaching. That's not teaching. That's entertaining. And I'm no goddamn clown. And I ain't here to entertain you. You want entertainment? Go to the frickin' circus. You come to this channel to learn something. Now I'm going to teach you something. Okay? Today's society, for you old instructors and you young instructors coming up, it's a new day. It's a brand new day. You see, back in the day, you could have hide on your martial arts skill. Back in the day. See, because back in the day, people feared martial artists. That is what I'm trying to do again. I'm trying to bring back enough knowledge, the way you think like a warrior. The mindset training, the personal development, so you can understand In today's society, what you need to be a winner, to win, it's mindset training. And today's society, no one fears martial artists no more like they used to. Because they know martial artists back in the day had a special skill. They knew martial artists back in the day, they were really, really skillful. Those grandmasters, the creators of those systems, all of them, those guys have special skills. A lot of you guys got special titles without the special skills. And you want mad respect, but you don't got the special skills. You got the special title. See? And how I know that? Because you don't got the full package. You see? Those guys back in the day that had the special skills, they didn't have to have the whole package because they were deadly. They were feared. They put the work in. They trained hard. 7 days a week. Oyama was not a thin, small guy. Oyama was a heavy-set guy, but his hands were like stone. We all know the story, how he chopped off a bull's horn with his hand and all the other stuff that he did. Legendary Peter Urban. Legendary Moses Powell. Legendary Professor V. Legendary Pete Saragano. Legendary Tremont Jiu-Jitsu, Miyamaru, all right? Antonio Pereira. Legendary Ronald Duncan, catching the arrows out of the air. We all know the stuff that these guys did. They put the work in 7 days a week. Those guys are gone. The Wally J, Fulcrum, Level, Base, the Dillman, the Pressas, the founder of Judo, the founder of Aikido, Ueshiba. What happened? Where are those guys? Where are those guys today? You got guys pretending to be those guys. See? Because they don't live the same way those guys lived. Those guys lived it. They ate it. They breathed it. Okay? Look at Ron Van Cleef. How old is he now? Professor Ron Van Cleef. What is he, 80? 70-something, pushing 80? The man's still training? You see how he look? He's still grinding, still putting the work in, still doing grappling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Look at the founder of Gracie into his 80s, late 80s, before he died, still training. You see his body? Was he out of shape? Was he overweight? No. You see, he wasn't hiding behind the gi. Today's guys, they wearing all kind of belts, size 10, size 12, size 15 belts. All kind of baggy gi to hide. You know what they're hiding? They're not in shape. But I don't hide, guys. You see, I don't need no gi. I don't need to hide behind no big gi because I put the work in. In today's society, you can't hide. When people walk through my door, they don't want to see no out-of-shape instructor. I can't be selling fitness. I can't be selling reality-based street self-defense to military personnel, police officers, security guard, special forces, guys who train in UFC and MMA. They come through my door, they look at me, they'll laugh. They'll laugh, and you gotta be joking. How many of them came through my door, and when they leave, they say one thing: I got respect. Because after they get through getting on the mat, and we get physical, they understand. I ain't hiding behind no gi. I ain't hiding behind no tent don. I'm hiding behind the work. That's what I hide behind. I hide behind the work. It's called pride. You understand? I got pride in my system. I got pride in the fact that Professor V honored me and gave me an opportunity to move the system forward. I can't let him down. I can't let the system down. I can't let my people down. My people come in here and I start yelling and barking, do this, do that, do this, do that, and I can't do 10 jacks, 50 push-ups. They'll laugh at me in my face. They might respect me on the mat. Professor. But when they get into the locker room, you know what they say? Man, he's telling us to do all this and do all that. Man, look at him. He can't do any of the stuff he's telling us to do. Yo, that's why I'm working out with Sensei such and such. Guys, you got to be able to walk your talk. You want respect? You get it the old-fashioned way. You got to earn it. You can't command it. You can't demand respect. You got to earn it. Earn it by the work you put in. Earn it by the people you develop. Earn it. Earn it. Earn it by making somebody else as good as you. Earn it. The guys that I idolize coming up, I know those guys put the work in. Professor Crossan was just here a few months ago. Professor Robert Crossan come here, man, he ain't never out of shape. Never. I look at him and I say, oh, hey, us. Okay? Mad respect. He earned the right. Kept himself in shape. Never let himself slide. That's called pride, man. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? What do you really think about you? I don't care what comes out of your mouth. People watch your actions. How you do anything is how you do everything. Okay? So guess what? I made this video to let you know. Can't hide behind no gi anymore. Those days are over. People now are looking for people who are walking their talk. Don't you dare put fitness on your wall. Talk about you training and you teaching fitness and self-defense. If you ain't fit, don't do it. You're going to be embarrassed. And in today's society, with MMA and grapplers, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a big, thick, out-of-shape grappler? No. Everybody who grapple, I know guys who are heavy, who started grappling. And by the time they put work in, day after day after day after day, all that weight dropped off. You know why? Because they're grappling. You can't keep that weight. It just dropped off. So you can't hide from the work. Either you're putting the work in or you're not. You guys who are just doing technique, listen to me carefully. You guys out there and ladies who are just doing technique and you are not working on yourself, those days are over. Because these guys in the street, they're bartending. And I don't mean drinking, I mean going into every part. Dips, pull-ups, hanging, doing ab work. Do you see the, go to YouTube and look up bartenders. You'll see what I'm talking about. Look at those guys. Those are your street guys. I got a homeless guy that walks by here every day. That guy is in incredible shape. What are you going to do if a guy like that come at you? He might be homeless, but I've seen him with my own eyes. Throw down his bags, and knock out 50 push-ups, get up, pick up his bags, and keep it moving. How many of you could knock out 50 push-ups? You see what I'm talking about? Those days are over. And I'm telling you right now, if you got any negative comments to leave them in your sight. Don't put them on mine, because all I'm doing is speaking truth. You don't like the truth? I'm telling you the truth. You can't handle the truth, and I'm telling you the truth. But that's it. The people that you can't handle it. How the hell I look calling myself head of an organization, and I can't even get a damn belt to wrap around my D because I can't fit it? What kind of nonsense is that? Guys, I don't know what you think of yourself. Raise your standards. Stop trying to hide behind some geek. Us.